Hey everyone, and welcome back to another top 5 video on the channel. It's been quite a long time since I did a top 5 video, and as I just did a beginner's guide to GTA Online 2019 video, I thought I would actually make a top 5 video on vehicles that will actually benefit new players mainly. Well, actually some of them are used by old veteran players, but I just focused on the beginners in this video. And I would also like to mention one more thing in the beginning. This video is not like the typical top 5 videos, but what I've done is given additional options and choices so it will be easier on the viewer's part to decide, as all of the best choices will be shown and explained along with the prices and its features. Not all of them have these choices, but only a few of them. So what I will do is I'll go about the top 5 vehicles first and then talk about the additional ones, kind of like a bonus special mentions, which too will actually benefit the new players in either free roam or races or activities. So without wasting any more time, let's get on with the video. Now the fifth vehicle on the list is the Ennis Elegy Rh8. This car is literally free to all those who have linked their social club accounts to the game. This car is in the sports category and has got decent speeds. As a new player, you will be needing a fast vehicle to get around the big map very quickly. As this being a free vehicle, you can take advantage of it. You can buy as many you want and it will still be free. I still have mine, which was bought in the very beginning. For those that don't have this car as free, well, actually for the very first vehicle you steal off the street and store in your garage actually doesn't have a restriction on it. So in the beginning, if you find a Grotti Massacro, then you can steal it and store it in your garage. I didn't actually know this myself when I first started out and ended up saving an old lousy muscle car. Also, this car is priced at $95,000 for those who can't get it for free. If you don't have much interest in this, then you can skip it and come to the next one, which actually serves two purposes and is so many times better than most of the cars. It is the armored Karuma. This car is priced at $698,000, close to $700,000. But you get it for a trade price of $525,000 if you complete the Fleeca job heist. Why this car comes in the top list is because of its bulletproof shields and glass, which is the best in game till date. Also, this car is fast, can seat 4 players and has a very good handling. The main advantage of this car is the bulletproof glass, which helps protecting you or the occupants immensely during heists, missions, jobs or even free roam from bullets. There is no other vehicle in the game with such good capability. But the one disadvantage of this car is that it cannot withstand any explosions. One grenade or rocket is enough to take it out. The good thing is that the NPCs don't use explosives, RPGs or such explosive cannons. So you are good with such related activities. Even today, if you ask any of the good old players which is the best overall car on budget for the beginner new players is, then the answer definitely would be the armored Karuma. This is my go-to car for all of the missions and heists. A good alternative for this is the Insurgent. This vehicle is priced at $897,000, but you can get it for a trade price of $675,000 if you complete the Humane Labs raid haste. This vehicle is a better option compared to the previous one in terms of resistance to explosions. It can withstand 6 to 7 sticky bombs or 5 vehicle rockets or 5 RPG shots. And also due to its mass, it can easily ram and clear traffic out of its way with ease. The only downside to it is it doesn't have armored windows, so you and the occupants get shot and killed very easily. Another good alternative for both of these is the Duco Death. This car is priced at $665,000, but it is free for all the returning players. This car has got armor shields on all the windows, which actually does a decent job protecting the occupants. The rear is completely covered so you don't get shot from the back. It doesn't have bulletproof windows like the Karuma though. This car can resist explosions moderately. It can take 3 RPG hits or 4 homing launcher hits before it explodes. Also, this car is quite decent at ramming other cars out of the way. The reason I mentioned these 3 options is because they are all in the same price range and offer similar benefits. So you can decide based on what purpose you'll be using them. Up next is the Buzzard attack chopper. This helicopter is priced at $1,750,000. Why I added this is because of its agility and handling. It's very nimble and lightweight, making it easy to take off fast or make sharp turns to dodge missiles. This heli is like a CEO or grinder's best vehicle. It's the fast choice to travel from A to B for transporting cargoes and such. Another point is that it's smaller and compact compared to other helicopters, which means you can land and take off from very tight spots. Along with this, you can call or spawn this helicopter right next to you anywhere on the map if you are registered as a CEO or VIP, making it very helpful. So as in the beginning stages you'll be grinding a lot, you should consider getting this vehicle. But if you think you're going to be using the next vehicle on the list literally for all the purposes, then you can skip this as well. The second must-own vehicle on this list is the Oppressor Mark II. I know most of you all hate this because of the tryhards and the kids flying around killing you and destroying your cars or products, but it also serves a very good purpose, which I'll get to in a short while. Firstly, the Oppressor Mark II is priced at $3,890,000, but you can get it for a trade price of $2,950,000 by completing 5 client missions. Once purchased, you can store it in the normal garages just like the old Oppressor, or if you have the Terabyte, you can store it in it. Although if you want to customize it, you need to have the special workshop in the Terabyte. The Oppressor comes standard with 2 machine guns in the front, but you can upgrade it either to the explosive cannons or the missiles in the back of the Terabyte. I've made an in-depth video on this particular vehicle explaining everything briefly in it. I'll be linking it at the top as well as at the end, so do check it out. I've also shown how you can travel AFK with this vehicle. The main reason I like this vehicle is because of how it can ride or fly anywhere. You can ride it on the ground or on top of the water bodies where it hovers in both the scenarios. And also you can fly with it. To top it off, you also get a boost function. This has been one of my favorite vehicles in the game after the first Oppressor, and I use it all the time. The fact that I can take out stationary or moving targets precisely with its runner-like missiles and swoop down and collect packages or crates even from the tightest spots which are hard for the helicopter makes it one of the top most useful vehicles. To top this all, you can instantly call this vehicle right next to you if you are an MC, as this is considered as a motorcycle. Apart from this, you can call it through the interaction menu, the same as the Terabyte menu, or through the mechanic. The even more best part of this is the ability you get to travel from one place to another being AFK, as I said earlier. So for the conclusion of this, if you want a vehicle which is fast, can fly, can go on water, has good weapons and such, then wait no more and get the Oppressor Mark II. It is one of the best vehicles I have bought till date. Now coming to the first vehicle on the list of must-own vehicles is the Terabyte. I have talked about this in the top 5 must-own vehicles video, and I am repeating it because of all the things it has got to offer. It costs $1,375,000 and comes close to $3 million if you choose to upgrade it fully. But there's just one thing. If you want to own this, then you need to have bought the nightclub already, as the Terabyte is stored in the nightclub garage. The Terabyte is like the ultimate dream vehicle for grinders or even those who want to make the online life a bit easier. This vehicle is a serious money minting machine. How? Well, it allows you to run all the other businesses from it, be it bunker, hangar, CEO or MC. All of them are available in the Terabyte. You can source crates as well as vehicles if you are a CEO, and own the crates warehouse as well as the vehicle warehouse from anywhere on the map. This is the main plus point I liked about this. I hated how earlier I had to travel all the way across the map if I was elsewhere and wait through all the loading screens, go through the office, start it up and again follow the same long steps. This was irritating and very time consuming. Also with the bunker and the MC businesses, you can start the resupply missions in the Terabyte from anywhere on the map without having to go to the businesses or the bunker itself to start them up. Although I suggest you all to buy the supplies, the option to steal them is always there. You can also source the hangar crates, but I do not recommend doing them. Firstly, because the business itself is trash and not worth wasting your time on it. And secondly, few missions require you to get into certain air vehicles which spawn right outside your hangar in order for the job to start. So eventually you'll have to travel all the way to your hangar, which doesn't seem helpful at all. Along with these, the Terabyte also comes with its own client missions which pays ranging from $30,000 to $35,000. Few of them require 2 or more players, but rest can be done solo. It usually takes me just 2 to 3 minutes max to complete them. The Terabyte can be called from the interaction menu and it spawns fairly close to you. It also comes with drone station, which you can use to shock NPCs or other players and even detonate them, but isn't of much use and have used it just once till date. It also comes with missile battery in the back, which is good to have but pretty much useless most of the time. I personally didn't buy this upgrade. But this vehicle will be used mostly for money making, and combining this with other vehicles like the Oppressor Mark II can help you a lot. It will be a drastic improvement for you in saving time by getting work done very fast compared to the normal ways. So this is a must-buy vehicle for all the new players. Trust me, you won't ever regret the decision of buying this. This investment is for a lifetime. In my opinion, both the Terabyte and the Oppressor Mark II comes in the first place of this list, as they both play a major role in making the online life easier. Alright, those are the top 5 vehicles which every new player should consider getting to make the game life easier. Now I'll talk about the other choices and options which too can be considered, as they too play a role in the beginning stages. The first on the list is the motorcycle. There are 3 options, 2 normal ones and 1 extreme one. The 2 normal ones are the Bati 801RR and the Akuma, priced at $15,000 and $9,000 respectively. Having motorcycles and using them with the motorcycle club's ability to instantly spawn them right next to you wherever you might be on the map makes online life much easier, as it helps to go from one place to another very quickly. These are 2 of the best, cheapest and fastest motorcycles in the game. I've added both as the speeds vary slightly, so you can decide and get the best one for you based on the purpose you'll be using them, be it racing or going around the map or anything of that sort. The other alternative, which is by far the best and has the fastest speed in motorcycles, is the Gargoyle Death bike. It's not only the best for the arena wars, but also good and useful for free roam too. The Gargoyle bike costs $120,000, but you get a trade price of $90,000 if you unlock it in the arena war modes. And it also costs $1,270,000 to upgrade it to the Arena Wars variant. Of all the vehicles available for the arena, the Death Bike is overall the best one. The success rate for this vehicle in winning these modes is just never ending. I myself have won 95% of the games I have played with this vehicle. Leaving the arena modes apart, this bike also scores good in the free roam. This is presently the fastest bike in the game, beating both versions of the Oppressor. The main advantage is the boost, which can be spam used to make a push to its speed. The bike with boost and the armor plating in the back is the best to get away from NPCs shooting at you. Another thing is that you can use your personal drive-by weapons other than the dual miniguns you get as standard on the bike. If you travel a lot on the ground and prefer two-wheelers for the agility, handling and maneuverability, then you should undoubtedly get this bike, as it's overall the best. And also another pro tip here, if you get the arena workshops, then you won't have to buy the MOC or the Avenger to modify weaponized vehicles. You can save a lot of money from this. Next vehicle that I want to talk about is another sports car, but supposedly the best. It's the Pariah. This car is so good it actually competes with the supercars as well. This car has a top speed of over 136 miles per hour. This will greatly come into use if you do racing and take part in such similar activities, including stunt races. The stats, which come so close to supercar category, is what makes it a must-have if you are up for such activities. And this car is priced at $1,420,000, which is quite decent for what this car offers. For the final one, I wanted to include supercar category vehicles as well, for those who want fast cars and do races and such. In this, there are 2 levels, low and high, based on the prices. For the low level, there are 2 options. The older Pfister 811, priced at $1,135,000, and the recent one, the Principe Deveste 8, priced at $1,795,000. These two are in the below 2 million category and have some great overall handling and speed. The Pfister 811 has 132 miles per hour as top speed, whilst the Deveste 8 has 131.8 miles per hour. If you are on a budget, then these two can be of your choice. But if you are okay with spending money to get the quickest overall best one, then you can consider the Progen Emirates, which is priced at $2,750,000. This car has a top speed of 128 miles per hour, but this has got better overall handling and acceleration, making it quicker. I personally would suggest to wait for some time, as another car with equally amazing performance and handling is yet to be released and is in the drip-fed contact. It is the Benefactor Krieger. This car has got all-wheel drive and an insane acceleration. Also, it has got great traction, making it very quick. This car is priced at $2,875,000, making it the costliest car from the DLC and also the costliest normal car in the entire game. I've made a complete in-depth video showing all the customizations and general top speed test on this car, so do check that video out. These are the 4 options and the best ones available for the supercar category. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Tried putting all the information I possibly could. If you all got any topics, questions or even suggestions, then feel free to comment down below. I go through all the comments. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned to the channel as more such awesome videos are to come. Thank you all and have a good day.